Alrighty, here's the second review video for Flashback 17. I'm going to start by reading. It says, which equation correctly represents the linear function pictured? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look for my y-intercept. I do that by highlighting my y-axis, and right here, this is where my line touches my y-axis. So positive 2 is my y-intercept. If I look at A, this has a positive 2 y-intercept, so that's good. This has a plus 1 y-intercept, so that is not an answer. This one has a plus 1, so that's not an answer. And this one has a plus 2, so there's another possible answer. The next thing we're going to have to do is figure out our slope. So here is a point on a corner, and here is a point on a corner. So let's go ahead and count it. We're going down 1, 2. So that means we start with a negative 2, and then we go over 1. So over 1, which means our slope is negative 2. This is a positive 2, so that won't work. And this one is a negative 2 slope. So D is definitely our answer. Even if you were confused about counting the slope, you had a choice, a positive slope or negative slope. This line is definitely a negative slope, so that should have been a big hint right there. Okay, let's try our next one. It says, write the equation of the line. Well, I'm going to go ahead and type the formula or the parent that you need to remember. Y equals mx plus b. Now, I want you to recall that this plus b is your y-intercept. Okay, so let's start by just marking that here. And the m, not the x, just what's in front of the x, is our slope. Okay, so if we're going to write this equation, we're going to look at this. So I'm going to come down and I'm going to look at my y-axis, and I can go ahead and highlight that if I want to, just to make sure. And my y-intercept is a positive 2. So I'm going to come back here and I'm going to write b equals positive 2. Okay, I want to remember it's positive. Then I'm going to find my slope, and once I do that, I'll write my entire equation. So I'm going to start counting from this point here because it's furthest to the left. And I'm going to count to this point here. Okay? So I'm going to start by going up 1, 2, 3, 4. That means that my slope is a positive 4 divided by, and then I'm going to move to my right 1, so that means over 1. Okay? So when I write my equation, it would be y equals slope, which is 4x, and my y-intercept was plus 2. That would be my equation. You can always go back and check it. Plus 2 is my y-intercept. 1, 2. Yep, that's right. It's a positive slope. It is positive. It's going up. Okay, and I can count it to make sure it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. So that's how you do that. If you have any questions, please ask us. It's very, very important. Have a great day, and make sure that you know how to order numbers. Make sure you know what ascending, going up, and descending, going down means. Let's do good on this test.